Have you ever caught yourself scrolling through social media, marveling at the polished lives of your favorite celebrities? It's easy to assume they've always had it all together, but the truth is often far more complex. Behind the glamorous facades lie dark truths, struggles, and even moments of shame. Today, we're diving deep into the surprising pasts of some beloved stars, revealing their vulnerable sides and the lessons they've learned that make them the icons they are today. Brace yourself for revelations that might just change the way you view these famous faces. Because every star has a story that deserves to be told. Vanessa Hudgens. Did you know that one of Disney's biggest stars battled intense jealousy while she was at the peak of her fame? Vanessa Hudgens first burst into our hearts with High School Musical, a film that skyrocketed her career, making her a household name almost overnight. The infectious energy of her character, Gabrielle Montez, had everyone cheering. But behind the bright smile was a young woman grappling with feelings of envy and insecurity. As her stardom rose, so did her feelings of inadequacy. Vanessa openly admitted to feeling jealous of her co-star, Zac Efron, whose popularity overshadowed her during the height of their fame. Instead of celebrating their success together, she found herself consumed by negative emotions, chasing after the fame that seemed to slip through her fingers. But that wasn't the whole story. This pressure cooker of fame led to a series of scandals, including leaked photos that sent shockwaves through her career. Facing the dual challenges of criticism and scrutiny, Vanessa had to confront the harsh realities of being in the spotlight. However, like any great story, there was a turning point. Vanessa realized that embracing kindness and self-acceptance was vital. She openly talks about how shifting her mindset saved her from spiraling, transforming her jealousy into appreciation for her own journey and the love she could share with others. In doing so, she learned to illuminate the importance of supporting one another, especially in an industry rife with comparison. As she moved beyond High School Musicals, Vanessa sought to redefine herself. No longer confined to the Disney persona, she's taken on roles that showcase her immense range as an actress, stepping into darker, more complex characters. This gamble not only showcased her talents beyond the bright lights of her early days, but also signaled her evolution into a multifaceted artist. Now, she continues to take on significant projects that highlight her growth, embodying the spirit of empowerment and resilience. From singing to acting, she's actively carving out her place in Hollywood, all while navigating the lessons learned from her past. In closing, Vanessa Hudgens serves as a powerful reminder that every star has their shadows to battle. Her journey from jealousy to empowerment illustrates that it's possible to rise above negativity and embrace one's true self. So, how does her evolution inspire you to handle your own challenges? Gabrielle Union. Did you know that Gabrielle Union, the beloved star we see on our screens today, once confessed to being a mean girl? In the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, it's easy to forget that even the brightest stars have dark pasts. Gabrielle's journey, filled with challenges and revelations, shows us that change is possible. Growing up, Gabrielle felt the weight of societal expectations. The pressures to fit in made her vulnerable to the harsh realities of bullying. In high school, she embodied the mean girl persona. It was her defense mechanism, a coping strategy for her own insecurities. Gabby recalls the feeling of power that came from belittling others, convinced it would shield her from being hurt herself. But that facade was far from a source of happiness. Everything shifted one fateful night at a party, when a close friend confronted her about her behavior. That moment was an awakening. Gabrielle realized that her actions had consequences, not just for others, but for herself as well. It was no longer about fitting in or projecting strength. It was about the strength found in vulnerability and kindness. Embracing love and support soon became Gabrielle's new motto. With each passing day, she made a conscious effort to uplift the people around her, cherishing the alliances she built with fellow women. In an industry that often pitted women against each other, Gabrielle emerged as a beacon of hope, advocating for women's empowerment through initiatives and her roles on screen. However, her journey wasn't devoid of struggle. As a Black actress, Gabrielle faced systemic challenges, unreasonable stereotypes, and workplace inequalities. Undeterred, she used her platform to shine a light on these issues, challenging norms and fostering dialogue around representation. Her advocacy continues to thrive, especially concerning mental health awareness. Gabrielle understands the importance of nurturing a kind and empathetic generation. Through philanthropic efforts and public discussions, she encourages youth to embrace empathy and reject bullying. So, there you have it. Gabrielle Union's transformation from a mean girl to an empowering force. Her story teaches us an invaluable lesson about growth, compassion, and the strength obtained through vulnerability. What about your past experiences? Has there been a moment that changed your perspective on kindness? Let's discuss in the comments. Lance-based video. Have you ever stopped to think about the real struggles behind pop culture icons? Today, we delve into the journey of Lance Bass, a beloved member of NSYNC who faced his own battles with identity and acceptance. Growing up in a small town, Lance struggled with knowing his true self. As he rose to fame with NSYNC, the pressure mounted. It was a time when being different, especially regarding sexuality, was unfortunately met with disdain rather than understanding. In a quest for acceptance, Lance admitted to masking his internal struggles by mocking those around him. It's shocking, but he found solace in fitting in by targeting others, often using humor that crossed the line. These moments of playful jabs were a reflection of his own insecurities and the societal expectations of masculinity that were thrust upon him. But everything changed when he reached a turning point. A moment of self-reflection hit him hard when he realized that his actions were hurtful rather than humorous. This revelation opened his eyes to the pain his behavior caused others, and, from that point on, he was determined to change. As Lance found the courage to come out, he embraced his true self and began to understand the importance of acceptance and love. No longer would he hide behind mockery. Instead, he became a strong advocate for kindness and authenticity. Now, Lance doesn't just live for himself. He uses his platform to make a difference. He supports LGBTQ+ rights and has initiated campaigns aimed at reducing bullying in schools. His mission is clear: to foster an environment where everyone is encouraged to embrace their identity without fear. Through his visibility and advocacy, Lance's story inspires countless young individuals grappling with their own identities. He proves that no one should ever feel alone or unwelcome. With recent projects focusing on mental health and acceptance, his commitment to uplifting others remains unwavering. Reflecting on Lance Bass's incredible journey, it's extraordinary to see how he evolved from insecurities to becoming a voice for change. His experiences remind us that acceptance breeds kindness, a powerful lesson for all. Which part of Lance Bass's story resonated with you the most? Demi Lovato. A name that resonates across multiple generations. But what do we really know about her struggles behind the glitz and glamour? Buckle up as we delve into the unfiltered journey of this pop icon, unveiling the secrets, battles, and resilience that shaped her into the superstar she is today. Demi actually faced hardships from a young age. Growing up in a demanding environment, she was a bright child with dreams of stardom, but the pressure to fit in led her down a troubling path. As a preteen, she starred in shows like Barney and Friends while grappling with feelings of isolation. Despite the dazzling lights, she harbored insecurities that would follow her for years. Once she entered high school, the situation worsened. Demi became a target of bullying, and as a defense mechanism, she also succumbed to some mean girl behavior herself. She faced taunts about her appearance, which only fueled her insecurities and led her to retreat further into herself. The irony? The very traits that made her unique were the ones ridiculed by peers. As Demi juggled her career and personal life, her mental health began to deteriorate. Diagnosed with bipolar disorder, anxiety, and depression, she opened up about her struggles with substance abuse. This dark chapter of her life included battles with eating disorders and self-harm, which she candidly shared in interviews, breaking the stigma surrounding mental health issues. But it wasn't just a downward spiral for Demi. After hitting rock bottom, she embarked on a transformative journey towards recovery. She entered rehab multiple times, reclaiming her life one day at a time. Her candidness about therapy and treatment became a beacon of hope for many fans who found themselves in similar situations. Demi didn't just turn her life around for herself. She became an advocate for mental health awareness. With her powerful platform, she raised funds and urged young people to speak out about their struggles. Her documentary, Demi Lovato, Simply Complicated, revealed not just her pain, but her unyielding hope and determination to inspire others. However, Demi's journey hasn't been without its controversies. Public battles and breakups often caught the media's attention. Yet, through every setback, she managed to rise. Following her well-documented relapses, Demi showcased a fierce comeback with music that spoke to her experiences, resonating with thousands who need to hear their struggles reflected in art. Demi Lovato's journey is a testament to resilience. From navigating bullying and mental health issues to becoming a vocal advocate for change, she continues to inspire countless individuals battling their own demons. It's a beautiful reminder that our struggles don't define us. Rather, it's how we rise from those struggles that shapes our legacy. So what's your take on Demi's journey? What aspect inspired you the most? Jake Paul. Jake Paul, love him or hate him, there's no denying he's a household name. But behind the fame, there's a much deeper story than his social media antics. Today, we'll dive into the surprising truths about Jake Paul, exploring the controversies and life lessons that shaped him into the enigmatic figure he is today. Jake burst onto the scene with his outrageous YouTube videos and viral challenges, carving out a niche that skyrocketed him to fame. However, not everyone celebrated his rise. He faced backlash over accusations of promoting bad behavior and reckless stunts. His infamous YouTube pranks were often criticized as crossing the line from humorous to harmful. But was the public outrage justified? In 2017, Jake's antics in his West Hollywood neighborhood led to confrontations with neighbors, who were fed up with the chaos his videos brought to their quiet streets. Parties and loud noise led to complaints that transformed him from a beloved influencer to a local nuisance. This clash brought attention to the responsibilities that come with fame and the impact of one's actions on others. Navigating through controversies, Jake faced accusations of harassment and bullying, leading to public scrutiny. In response, he stated that he was changing for the better. The turning point came when he publicly addressed these allegations, acknowledging past mistakes and expressing a desire to evolve. His journey of self-discovery led him to found an anti-bullying organization, which aimed to foster kindness among youth, a surprising pivot from his earlier persona. Then came his transition into the boxing ring, which sparked its own frenzy. His fights drew massive attention, yet critics debated whether he was taking the sport seriously or simply leveraging his online fame for views. But amidst the razzmatazz, Jake surprised everyone with his skill and dedication, proving that he was more than just a social media star. With wins against established fighters, he garnered respect and challenged the boxing world's traditional norms. Jake's relationships have been of equal intrigue. His past romances revealed layers of vulnerability rarely seen in his online persona. He faced public breakups that laid bare his emotional side, showing fans that even social media moguls have their struggles. From his tumultuous time with YouTuber Tana Mongeau to insights about his current relationship, Jake authentically displayed his journey of love, loss, and growth. Beneath the controversies and fame, Jake Paul is also an advocate for mental health awareness. Sharing his battles with anxiety and depression, he connects with fans on a human level. Jake's ability to conquer his inner demons highlights an important message: it's okay not to be okay. His revelations encourage many to break the stigma around mental health, especially in an age where image often overshadows reality. Jake Paul's life trajectory is nothing short of a roller coaster. From YouTube fame to boxing stardom, he embodies the complexities of growing up in the public eye. While he might be a polarizing figure, his journey offers valuable lessons about accountability, personal growth, and resilience. What do you think about Jake Paul's transformation? Could he be paving the way for a new era of influencers? Jennifer Lawrence. What if your favorite actress once had a wild side that led to hilarious and regrettable high school antics? Today, we dive into the remarkable story of Jennifer Lawrence, a name synonymous with talent and charisma. Born and raised in Kentucky, Jennifer's rise to stardom wasn't just a walk in the park. She faced her fair share of trials and tribulations along the way. Let's rewind the clock to those high school years, where things took an unexpected turn. Jennifer once recounted an infamous incident where, in a spirit of playful rebellion, she pantsed a fellow student in front of their peers. While many might have dismissed this as mere teenage mischief, for Jennifer, it became a pivotal moment of self-reflection. It wasn't just about the laughs. Rather, she realized how her actions could leave a lasting impact on others, even if unintended. From this embarrassing situation, Jennifer gleaned important lessons about kindness and empathy. She reflects on how such moments of folly often linger in our memories, shaping our understanding of what truly matters in life, the way we treat one another. It's this powerful realization that influenced her approach to both her personal and professional life. Acknowledging that her public persona is crafted from a myriad of life experiences, Jennifer often opens up about her past in interviews. She portrays a relatable image, reminding us that even the brightest stars have their quirks and slip-ups. In a world where perfection is idolized, her transparency invites us to embrace our own imperfections. But Jennifer's story doesn't end here. With her newfound knowledge from past mistakes, she established herself not only as an award-winning actress, but as an advocate for positive change. Actively engaging in various initiatives against bullying, she champions kindness and understanding amongst her fans and beyond. It's remarkable to see someone use their platform not only for fame, but also for contributing to societal betterment. Her journey reflects a beautiful duality. Though she graces the covers of magazines, her struggles make her relatable. Jennifer's past is a reminder that everyone, regardless of their fame or success, navigates their way through blunders, paving the path for growth and acceptance. As we wrap up today's discussion on Jennifer Lawrence, remember that each one of us has a story that shapes our present. So what's a mistake from your high school days that you've learned from? Share your experiences in the comments, and let's continue the conversation. Sir Patrick Stewart. When you think of Sir Patrick Stewart, the esteemed actor who boldly led the Starship Enterprise, you probably envision a perfectly composed gentleman. But what many don't know is that his journey to stardom was paved with struggles that shook his very core. Today, we'll delve into the untold story of the legendary Patrick Stewart and uncover the surprising truths behind his past. Patrick Stewart grew up in a working-class neighborhood in Mirfield, England, where he faced challenging circumstances. Raised in a home overshadowed by domestic violence, young Patrick experienced firsthand the repercussions of a turbulent environment. Instead of succumbing to despair, he found refuge in acting. This passion provided an escape, but also left him grappling with feelings of anger and resentment toward the world around him. As a child,